Welcome back to the Great Southern Billiard Tour Carolina Open. We're here at Goldsboro, North Carolina at Fast Eddie's. We're here to watch a match between Larry Nevel and Shannon Daulton. Both are going to 13. This is a 9-ball match. I'm J.R. Calvert with Inside Pool. Joining me here in the booth is none other than Alvin Nelson.
Nice to be with you, J.R.
Wow, amazing that it's us two, huh?
Yeah. You know where I was going to be during this match. Right here.
Right here.
I'm like, I'll go outside for a while, fiddle around. But I will be here for this match.
Definitely. I think that this will be a very watched match.
It truly is the match of the tournament, in my opinion.
You know, this is the one that everybody's kind of been waiting for. And they were saying, oh, it's going to be those two in the finals. Well, you know, whoever loses here, they have a pretty long road to hoe. This is only third or fourth round of the winner's side, so there's, you know, a couple more matches to go even for somebody here after they win to even win the winner's side. So both of these guys meeting about midway through the first round, or the winner's side of the bracket.
They have to play in the 8-ball division, too.
Yeah, they do. Well, we've got a packed house here, and the lounge is full. We've got the stream going in the lounge. But
Here
I still don't.
Fast Eddie's.
Still, I don't think you can get a seat in here. It's pretty packed.
Watch the 8-ball. No, he just kind of got up there and crushed him.
When in doubt, hit him with a 4-ton stroke.
New matchup, table number 2.
There's no justice in this world when that happens.
Yeah.
Larry Ball and Rodney Strickland on 2. That's 8-ball. 6-5 race.
Say hi to everybody out on the chat. Say hi to our moderators, Upstate Al, Corner Market Bob, Pro Pool Player, all our viewers out there. Glad you can join us. Looks like the crowd's grown a little bit.
Definitely, we couldn't do it without you guys. Tell you who else we want to welcome is all the rest of you. This is what you're showing up, what's making this happen. Great little stroke there. Say hello to a couple of people. Obviously, Jameson New, Cue Ball TV. How you guys doing? And of course, Erica, Southern Girl, 1974.
Yep, Larry's wife out there watching the stream.
Well, Shannon might have got on not only the wrong side of the ball, but on the 4-ball.
Error.
He wants to put him down on that 8 really bad, I can tell. He may be able to. Looks like the angle doesn't match, but I think he can bend it down there a hair and spin it off the rail.
Now these are both AAA rated top pro elite players of the world.
It doesn't get any better than this. There's a few of them in this tournament. Tony Watson is a 13. Of course, the 2 players in front of you. Look at this shot.
Wow.
How'd he turn that around?
That was awesome.
That was incredible.
That was awesome.
I was still looking for a shot.
Now Shannon's blocked from hitting the 4 with the 7, so he has to kick around several rails and make contact with the 4 to make a legal shot. If not, then Larry will receive ball in hand.
Well, even he
To place
keeping
the ball anywhere he wants to on the table.
sure, but keep in mind Shannon's left-handed. This is not an easy thing. He's going to be kind of stretched out, and he's going to run 2 rails out of this corner.
I didn't.
Was he going to try and go this way? There, I guess he has enough of it.
Only lefties notice other lefties. Wow. Great shot.
Great shot that was.
Oh, that was awesome. The 7 blocks it from having a real easy way to get to the 4. Actually, he can't. I don't think there's a way he can get to the 4 from the long rail there.
Well, I think
He's got to go short rail.
Yeah, his only option is short rail.
And then try to hide up behind the 7 with the cue ball.
He'd love to be able to bend it, hit flat, and bank it 2 rails, but I think he's almost going to be hitting it too hard then. And it's not the easiest shot. This is what I can see is actually coming in 3 rails. In behind
Softens it up, right?
He's going to draw it into this ball. Watch his draw off the rail. Oh, look at this guy.
Wow.
He's like, this ball's hanging. Watch, JR.
Oh, my God. Oh!
Oh, it wasn't even close. What are you talking about?
Unbelievable attempt there. That was awesome. If that ball would have fell, the place would have exploded, I'm telling you.
Look at Shannon. He's like, well.
Time to win a game. Thanks for the gumball, Mick.
Rail first, slide over underneath the 5.
Yeah, I don't know about that shot of Larry's there. Shouldn't play a shot like that. What do you think?
Play that 5 railer?
Yeah.
Well, it was a farm for sale. There was very little that was
right.
He's either going to be banking at the 5 or, what the heck? Why not just say I'm going to try, a showboat shot here?
Great shot there. Shannon only plays this event. I think he played the U.S. Open, but I know he doesn't hardly play anymore. And look at how good he shoots. He never plays, and he shoots lights out, man. It's amazing. Guy's incredible. Oh, he jumped right up on that shot. Oh, yeah. Couple mistakes early in the game here by both the players. That's normal. I don't care how good of a pro they are. The first couple games are a little skittish in 9-ball for anybody.
Always can be. Always can be. You start to realize these guys are the best players in the tournament, arguably, with the exception of a couple other 13s maybe. And they go to match up, there's got to be a little bit of shock factor.
Pocketed the wing ball, or the cross. I think the 5-ball cross. I didn't see exactly.
Well, he's got a shot on the 1, perfect to
Nice.
slide over for the 2-3. He gets straight enough on the 3, he can draw straight back for the 4. So I think this is a pretty easy out.
Now, Shannon beat Larry last year in the Great Southern Billiard Tour in 9-ball during the tournament.
I think he did.
And he won the 1 pocket.
Looks like he's got really close to the right side of the 4 ball.
It's a heck of a handicap these pros give up to the A and AA players and B players going to 13. Some of these A players are super strong players, man. That can win. Double A players, yeah. Saw Sam Monday take down Tony Watson last match, 2 matches ago.
Right around the 9. Looking pretty perfect. Shannon has a lot of the same position trails that Buddy Hall had.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Buddy would just be 2 foot closer to the shot.
I see.
New matchup.
Buddy played everything simple and the right way.
Can I get George Spires and Vernon?
And if Buddy was ahead of you,
George Spires and Vernon.
you hated it. If Buddy was behind you, you're just wondering how long that was going to be.
How long is it going to be? All right, Larry's going to step up to break here.
You know, I believe there's a message or a question from the chat. How old the guys are. I think Larry's around 37 or 38. Might be 36. And I believe Shannon is right around 40.
Wow. Jeez. Look at this. The last ball.
Nope. He got away with it.
Great break. Man, look at this. Paint by numbers.
Well, they've taken their places.
If he doesn't go too far.
Well, he's right on the 50 here.
Oh, he sure is.
He is right on the 50.
Larry, Larry, Larry. Gets a lot of action off that 9-ball break, man. Noticed some comments on the chat about how hard he breaks.
Yeah, superhuman. I don't know what else to say there. He's a real mangler.
His 8-ball break's awesome too.
Look.
Okay.
Zing zing. I think he chose that shot right.
Wow.
I'm just waiting for one of these days after Larry shoots, the 1 ball be wobbling down the table because it has a dent in it.
Jeez. Shannon's getting everything frozen up, right? It is alternating breaks.
They're making sure they freezing these balls. And that's pretty important at this stage. One of these guys is racking the balls a little bit better than the next. It could make a difference in the match.
Oh, definitely. That he's going for the wing ball. You need to have that. Those 4 balls frozen. Yep, that's corner ball there. Goes right in.
Oh, the 2 corralled him in.
Jeez.
I thought he was going to come down on that shot a little bit more. Looks like he's going to follow it 2 rails to the side rail right where he's at. Oh, he's coming down the backside. Okay. Didn't look like he had that angle. This is one of those nice racks where you get to let your cue ball out.
Larry loves to do that.
Not Larry. Mr. Bunt stroke, conservative. Roll your cue ball 6 inches.
He hits them really nice.
No, the nice thing about Larry is its control. It's not necessarily how much he has. It's the fact that if he says, I'm going to draw it 3 rails and go 3 inches past it, he's doing that. And there's guys that are just struggling to get 2.5 rails, and they're going, look at how much stroke I have. Well, Larry has a lot of control over his stroke, and that's the big thing.
He hits them like a freight train, that's for sure. There he gets another one.
We're back. Let's watch Larry do what he does to this rack.
Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. Madness. So, he's kind of laughing about that one. Larry looks mean sometimes, but he's about just one of the nicest guys you could ever meet.
Yeah, he is. I think I've known Larry 10 years, maybe longer than that. A good guy.
Definitely.
Real nice guy. I think he's got a hair of an angle on this shot, and that's why he's really looking at it. He's walking to the other end and saying, hey, what if I want to shoot this 6 somewhere else?
He wants to put it up where the 7 is.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe one of these times here we'll go out and try and gun Larry on his break and see what he's mangling these balls at.
Look at that shot. Nice. Phew, that's a tough shot.
Sure
Watch and,
is.
yep, watch and learn. That is so difficult to do that too. It's amazing how easy these guys make it look.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that plays pool knows. Shannon needs to get a ball in, get a shape on the 1, and get a point on his side. You can't dog those like he did that 8 ball.
No, you can't.
Not with Larry playing the way he does. I mean, my God, what did he run out in less than a minute?
Meanwhile, Shannon's no slouch either. He's hitting these balls
Smashing them.
fairly fast, and his cue ball will be on a string.
The 6 will go. Jeez.
1, the 6, and the
Look
2 is
at
going
this.
to
Two's
reverse
gonna go.
itself out of the corner here.
Last
Nope.
ball rolling. Been talking about this match since last night. I think they figured out they were going to be playing this match if they won if you did some math. And
Yeah, I don't think it was linear equations or advanced calculus. I think they said, hey, if you win and I win.
nice. Nicey nice.
Great
See how
shot
Shannon
there.
plays this. Wow.
Great shot.
The skill involved in that shot was incredible. That was a nice shot.
Larry's going to go to the side rail. He's going to hit this one a little pace, not real soft. Let's see. That's about right.
Ooh.
Trying to get these balls split up.
Oh, gave it to him, but not a gimme shot here. He's really
Not
got
a
to come
gimme.
with it.
Shannon's got to make a great shot. Not that I don't expect him to make it. I'm just saying. He allowed to miss it. We've all seen him sit there and make those like they're hangers.
Magic buzz. Nice. Oh, flirting with disaster. Nice shot.
Really was a nice shot. I think he'll stay on top of this ball and run into the corner and come out on this. Oh, he didn't stay on top. And I think he's out of line here. Kind of tremendously.
Well, he's an amazing bank player, so if he decides he wants to go for the bank, it's got position on the 8. It's not the toughest bank in the world. It's not a gimme, like you're saying.
I think he's going to end up cutting it.
Think he can cut it? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think he can cut this. No, he's going to cut it in the side is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
See it?
that's such a small pocket.
I actually think that's the shot. He'll
the
run
shot?
3
Okay.
rails, put the cue back on this side where the chalk
right.
is below the 8. And probably
JR
be down
knows best.
about a diamond and a half up from the corner.
All right, well, you're Nostradamus, so.
And you're Nerdstradamus.
Oh, that's great.
You walked into that one, man. You know
I'm a
you
clown.
did. He's banking at it. Look at this. What do we know?
That's the shot.
What a great shot.
He hangs out with Brumback all the time.
How do you know? Maybe Brumback hangs out with him.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Terrible.
He says, I love banking so much.
Right.
Oh, he may cut this one in the corner.
Boy, that's a tough cut. I mean, you got the scratch possibility.
Inside English.
Phew.
I hate the bank because you're jacked up.
Bank's no good.
Oh, this ball.
Kick it up table.
You'll
play safe.
Your tip, you're just hitting above center might cause us to jump. He's supposed to cut this ball up in the corner with inside English.
Ooh, wow. Wow. Great
Nice shot.
Phew.
He made it look easy, folks.
Yes.
That was not an easy shot.
D.
I'm John Hendrick, pool player and owner of the Green Room in Pineville, North Carolina. My serious players demand quality, and that's why I've switched to Milliken Super Pro. This cloth plays at the perfect speed. It lasts a long time, and the spill guard protection saves my tables from stains. It saves me money, and my customers love it.
Milliken Super Pro, exclusively from Sterling Gaming.
Milliken's got me covered. How about you?
And we're back to see that amazing little happenings.
Yes, sir. Reaching out across the globe from Fast Eddie's in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And maybe off globe, you know? Could be some extraterrestrials watching these guys. You never know, man. You really never know.
Wondering when the first human is going to run 1,000 balls. What's our score here, Alvin?
All right, let's try to find that.
Let's hit these folks with a little reminder on who's playing and what the score is.
4-2, favor of Larry Nevel versus Shannon Daulton. That's Shannon that just walked out of the screen there. He'll be back in just a second. There he is.
And yes, the first Ustream chatter to chime in and say they've ran 1,000 balls is none other than Jameson New.
Ah, nice. Nice to see Jameson.
He's not going to jump at this ball.
He loves
no,
it.
he is not, folks.
He loves it.
Well, the risk reward
Something went flying.
evaluation. I don't know whether a chip flew off that ball
What
or what.
in the world went flying through the air there?
I think he's going to lay him right up on the 8 here. Bank is one, a little past the side. There you go, right there, as advertised. And if you want to know why you put it past the side, you take away the kick a little bit better and you create a scratch. Probably has to weigh whether he wants to shoot this ball in or not, but I think I would. Nice stroke.
It's going to go too far. Or not far enough. Looks like he can cut it in.
You know, this is one of those ones where you can hit it and run 3 rails almost back to up towards the 5 ball.
What's he doing here?
I don't think he's going to nick it like this.
Oh, okay. Couldn't see the angle.
Nice touch.
Definitely.
Really nice touch. Larry says that ball goes in the side.
Larry won a Seminole Pro Tour stop this year, 10 ball at Capone's. So he's definitely, I believe he placed 6th in the U.S. Open 9 ball a few weeks ago, 2011. Beauty. Man, he's in tune, isn't he?
He sure is.
Yeah, Larry playing comfortable. Oh, man, look out.
Well, the nice thing,
Shannon, too. Go ahead.
the nice thing about Larry is he has all this talent, and this tournament that he won on the Seminole Pro Tour was one where he got to play a lot of matches. And Larry is one of these guys where he either destroys the guy he's playing or he barely loses. He just doesn't have his normal match, and it's not like he gets beat 11-0. He might dish out like 10 donuts in a tournament and then lose 2 matches 11-10. And with that format that we had at Capone's in Florida, he played a lot of round robins, and it was constantly jostling back and forth to where
Leaderboard set up. I liked it.
He earned his way into the finals by just constant average play was higher than everybody else around him. And really was something to behold, to see somebody just constantly play that level.
It was tough to stay on top of that leaderboard too, man. That was some tough action there. That was a really cool system. I liked it.
That was.
Everybody stayed till Sunday too. That's what was cool. Mostly like right now, a lot of the players dropped off and are gone, but with the leaderboard, they have to stay till the cut day, which is Sunday. Then they cut the final 20. Rest, just hang out and watch the rest of the tournament. There's nothing worse for a room than having an empty final day. That would solve that.
Did he get underneath this ball? No, but
no, he didn't.
A cinch shot could get Larry in the books here. He could get him off to the races. So see if he can. He does have a shot for the pocket down the corner too. Good shot. Pretty good angle. I think Larry's going to yell gin at any point here. I believe the score is 5-2.
Okay.
I think we snoozed one, but that's just me.
They're running out so fast. We appreciate our Ustreamers for keeping us up to date. That's why you guys are there.
That's right. You're on staff. You're our official statisticians. Erica's going to give us the business because we forgot to give her hubby a bead there. So,
yep.
You know, it was Alvin's fault,
Yep,
Erica.
it's always my fault.
Just in case you wanted to know.
Yep. I act just like the cartoon, Alvin. I am a cartoon, actually.
But the bobblehead doll, now that's something all of our fans want to get a hold of. Nice stroke there. Dug it in past that side. Cheated the pocket of hair. That was on purpose.
I want the Larry Nevel bobblehead.
That's funny. We all know that the only bobblehead is the Alvin Nelson bobblehead doll.
The Shannon
limited edition.
The Shannon Daulton bobblehead would be a pretty good one too, I think. Hey guys! Hey!
Let's get that score before something happens here and somebody calls you on it. Oh, if you give it to Shannon, Mrs. Neville's going to be mad.
Well, Larry, he's breaking too. Okay, he got the corner ball that time and the 1 ball.
And the 2's right next to the business ball, the cue ball. Well, he's going to slide across table and get a shot on this 3 ball, I think, in the other side. Oh, he did bring it up here. Interesting. I thought that he was going to try and get in on side of it and get a shot on that 4 the other way. Not too much he can do here. He might be able to bring it back into the other point closest to himself. See if he can. He's just going to cinch it. Good shot, I guess. I'm sure with a stroke like Larry's, you're not worried about whether you can stop this cue ball here.
Something he doesn't like.
It's funky. He can slide on this ball. He got it.
Played nice.
He didn't want to jump that ball is what he was looking at. Sometimes that ball will jump on you.
He might go in the drink.
He missed it. He needed to be a little bit shallower. Start worrying about that shot.
All right,
More shallow.
Larry's getting close to getting his revenge on Shannon's defeat last year.
40 years of cue craftsmanship. A state-of-the-art production facility. Revolutionary design. When you step to the table, unleash the fury. Precision craftsmanship. A player's cue ready for action. A cue with a sweet hit. A consistent hit. See the entire line of Fury cues and unleash your fury.
All right, we're ready to go. Watch that 3 ball. Oh, he missed the corner ball.
Missed a corner ball for the first time and has set up a shot on the 1. And Shannon just can't believe his eyes.
Wow.
The only shot on the table that's going to be tough is the 7 ball.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's not
He just
even
let it loose.
Oh, it's
He
all
got- okay.
Yeah, he's so fine here, it's ridiculous. You know, and when I say the only shot that's going to be hard is the 7 ball, I mean, technically he's already figured out where he's putting it. We're where he'd like to put it. He's got 13 ways to make this 7 ball.
Makes it look so easy.
Routine.
Unbelievable.
Right now, Shannon's going, I knew I should have made him a 15.
He's a 4 quad A.
Doink.
Larry goes to 15. Everybody else in the tournament. Beauty.
Now he's got a stretcher here, folks. Time to get the bridge.
He has that little screw-on thing.
Yeah, I'd like to see Larry learn to shoot left-handed. I bet you he has a heck of a stroke left-handed. Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and keep it.
Wow.
8-2.
Amazing. Jeez, how can you even compete? How can you even argue with somebody that plays that good, man? I mean,
I know guys that get mad when their opponent plays that good, and it's like, what's the sense? Why is that? You know, the guy put in a lot of time. He has a lot of talent. Well, this is a nice match, everybody. What do you think? I think this is a treat for us to get to watch pool like this.
this is awesome, man. This is what it's all about.
And one of the Ustreamers was saying Earl gets mad. Believe it or not, if you play great pool on Earl and treat Earl with respect, Earl does give you respect back.
Yeah, he does.
He respects great pool. I'm sorry. Just cracks me up to see how hard he hits these balls. It's just a thing. It's a treat to know that you can hit him that hard and keep the cue on the table.
Yep.
Now he's come up dry here. He's returned a favor for Shannon. I wonder if all these people in here have maybe a little moisture, maybe moved the cloth a hair or something, maybe changed some of the conditions. There are absolutely no problems here except for the 3 to the 4, making sure he doesn't get straight on the bottom rail, and he needs to stay on this side of the 3. You know, just in case you're wondering whether this is a lopsided match, I've seen matches like this turn around and suddenly it be 9-8 Shannon.
Definitely. Fast, too.
And if you're going to have it happen, you're going to have somebody that's brash and fearless, just like Shannon is. Just shoot at his hole, let it fly, and so, you know, move the beat over if he gets to the 9. He doesn't worry about anything. He's just shooting pool.
Yeah, look at how close he cues up to the cue ball, too.
The mechanics of his stroke, that arm setting out on side of his body, is absolutely perfect.
He's got the super straight stroke, man.
He really does. And all it takes, folks, to have guys this caliber turn this match around is 1 or 2 opportunities. Not even a mistake from Larry.
Right.
And that's why you got to worry about not squandering opportunities when you're playing a great player. Because if he relaxes a little bit and you get ahead of him a few games, you might just wake him up and then he doesn't give you any more opportunities. You didn't choke or anything. He just started shooting better. And in this situation, that's not what's going on. Larry's playing great pool, and Shannon's playing good pool too, don't get me wrong. But he may get ready to take 2 or 3 opportunities and turn them into a few games here, and all it takes is, Larry not to be getting a shot. Alvin says wing ball.
Wing ball. 8 ball. 1 goes up table, cue ball goes up table.
2, 8.
Wow.
Gin.
Jeez.
Well, I think Mike Siegel set up a rack exactly like his for Tom Cruise so that he could look good during the Color of Money shooting.
No doubt.
New matchup, 8-ball winner side action on table number 5. Gonna get Chris Bruner and Billy Thorpe. Table 5, Chris Bruner, Billy Thorpe on 5. That's winner side, 8-ball, 6-5 race.
No movement at all in Shannon's arm when he shoots those shots.
Awesome.
Great play. Now, what I'm talking about here could happen just like this. Larry could break,
Come up dry.
not have a place to push, and maybe have to kick, maybe sell out. Shannon run out, break and run out. Now it's 8-6, and it's a totally new ball game. And not to say that will happen, but
It's happened.
it's happened. We've seen it here already this week a couple of times where a guy gets out in front, and the next thing you know, he doesn't even have the lead anymore. He had a big lead. Trying to remember who did that. Had a 6-1 lead, and we turned around and a couple of rotations of the break, and suddenly he was down 8-6. I want to say it was Chris Vomar last night. Might have came back on his guy because he was down a little bit, like by 4 games or so, 5 games, and come back.
Larry's hitting him too hard to get the wing ball, but he did get the one. And
But everything else, don't worry.
several other balls just from traveling 400 feet.
I'm just going to say by, process of elimination, since I don't see the 1, 2, 3, or 4, he made 4 balls on the break. It's amazing.
He was trying to kick that other ball in there.
And weird occurrences.
Jamie pointed at it too.
Look at this. Shannon's going to get up like nothing ever happened with 5 balls to run out for another win and be breaking. He got all of this one, folks. He's downtown on this one.
7-5 race.
He has to kill it a little bit. He's all right. Just wanted to be even with this ball. Hit it on the way up. Yep.
Jeez.
Sure did.
It's all right.
He'll spear this one cross corner here. He knows he doesn't have to do anything but make it, so it should be all right. He'll take his time, though. This ball can be missed.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I was going to say, that's
That's a funny ball.
that really is. Because it goes off so far. When it contacts, it really goes off.
And that was at getting just a hair too low on that 6 ball that caused all that. Shannon arguably could have taken a little bit more time on that 5 ball.
See Shannon's girlfriend Marge Cooper's out there on the chat. She's actually sitting right next to me watching Shannon play right now.
Well, she doesn't have the luxury of being able to peek through the lounge and see the big screen rolling there. If anybody has HDMI output on their computer, you might try putting it to your television. You get a bowl of popcorn and put your feet up. Takes the sound and everything. The picture is amazing. We are putting it out at a pretty decent quality now. If you wanted it even better quality, you can check it out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Inside Pool Mag. These matches will be up later this week. And if you'd like to be reminded when they're up, by all means, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. And if you want to know when we're doing these live broadcasts, go ahead and subscribe or follow us on Ustream. It seems that we do have a couple of people out in the chat confirming that it doesn't look all that bad on a big screen.
Nice.
Well, here's the magic push here. You cannot... What's he going to do? He's looking at it. He wants to go to the bottom rail. Jump shot. I think he might have let him have a little bit more of a piece of it than what he wanted.
Looks like he can hit it full ball.
I swear that it's if he can, I'd be surprised.
He's jumping it.
He's
You
jumping
can't
it.
see it. Shannon made a successful shot.
Is this 9-4 right? I don't know. Larry Nevel won that game and we didn't credit him.
Did it happen again? I'm glad somebody's paying attention.
Well, thanks,
out there.
folks. You've just got Alvin fired.
Jeez.
Your buddies out in the chat got you let
Jeez.
go.
I did it to myself.
You're going to
man.
get his paycheck or there's going to be a pink slip in there.
Did it all to myself.
You should have kept better score. They're a tough crew around here, Alvin.
They are.
Look at that nice shot. Did he get it on top of the 7? Right beside it.
All right, new matchup in the 8-ball, 1-loss side division. Table 10, Jim Porter and Dylan Letchworth. Jim Porter and Dylan Letchworth on 10. That'll be a race to 5.
I believe he's going to let him see this bottom rail. Yeah. This is trouble. He's going to kick and hit the side towards the cue ball on this 2 up the bottom rail. Put the cue onto the 8. Bank his ball below the 3, past the 4. As advertised, folks. That was. I think Shannon's off to the races here.
Oof.
And that, you know, this is the second time that this has happened to him in this set, maybe the third, where he gets right up on the ball. Three rails around behind the 8. A little bit far, a little bit. Larry's going to take a free shot at this ball. See if something crazy was going to happen. I think Shannon's going to get out his jump cue on this shot. Got a question out in the chat. Any iPhone apps you need to get if you're a pool player? Certainly is. You need to get the bank shot calculator. That's without a doubt the most useful tool. Then after that, think about the break speed app. Wasn't even close. I'll mark up the score here, folks. I won't do like Alvin did and not give Larry his score. We're going to let Alvin take a short break. He's not fired, folks. He has a little arena duty that he's pulling right now. But the score is 10-4. We're going to get to see Larry's monster break here in just about 30 seconds. He's been hitting it too hard to actually make the 5. Let's see if he takes a little bit off of it and gets that 5 to go in. Yeah, I guess he took a little off of it. The 5 actually screamed in and out of the pocket while everything else flew in and stayed down. And that was probably one of the most impressive breaks I've seen in the whole tournament. Well, Alvin is back from his arena duty. I did not let him go. He's really right here.
I'm so glad to be working for Inside Pool, JR. Thank you very much for the
Oh,
opportunity.
yeah.
And all the chats out there. I'm thinking about you.
They're ready to boycott us, man.
No.
But Larry crushed that last break so hard that the 5 went in and out of the pocket. And
No way.
3 other balls flew straight in at the speed of light.
It went in the pocket and came out. Jeez. How does that do that? It must spin in there.
Well, you know what it was? It looked like it caught 2 points and actually had enough
Okay.
speed to just, it looked like it went in and out, but it literally caught the top rail, went to the bottom rail, and flew out really fast. And it's because I was watching it. If I wouldn't have been watching it, I wouldn't even have known that that was happening.
Man, he speared that ball. What was he trying to do there? I mean, he hit that tremendously hard.
Sure. Sometimes Larry doesn't know how else to hit the balls. I've been around when he's just pow, pow.
He starts smashing them, huh?
He did that at the Open, one of the sets.
Wow. 11-4. Boy, Shannon needs to get it together here.
See Rodney Strickland sitting there, hanging out, waiting for his shot.
Good old Rodney.
The question somebody was asking is, how does Larry's break hold up in 10 ball? He mangles him. Sometimes it's a little bit of a different stroke, but he gets a lot of action, and obviously balls fall. He needs a kiss from the 7 there. Now he's glad it didn't kiss. I think it will go past that 6. And if it does, I think he's going to cinch it to the side rail with draw and accept the hard shot on the 2. Because honestly, there's not too much he can do with that 3-6. That's the right shot. He may try and set this on the bottom rail underneath the 3. If he makes the shot, just a hair left-hand English is going to get him right down underneath this 3 to go up in the corner, the lower right-hand corner. Hit it with a little pace. Is he going to get the nick?
He's going to get a good roll.
I think that'll go now.
It will go.
That was a great shot. Don't rule Mr. Daulton out.
New matchup, 8 ball, 1 loss side division on table number 4. Can I get Ace Daywood and Montez
Shannon's got to
Williams?
play like he's never played before, I'll tell you that much, to keep up with Larry. Larry's in turbine mode.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Larry's on fire right now. He's, you're going to have to play and not give him shots, and the table's going to have to be pretty cruel to Larry as well. I mean, I'll be very blunt. If it's a friendly table, Shannon might not win this set or even break even with Larry on the games. There you go. 11-5. Couple of verbal mentions for our sponsors here. QSite.com for all your billiard needs. Fury Cues, Milliken Super Pro Cloth, and of course Kamui Tips. Kamui Tips is doing a voucher for the first 50 subscribers to Inside Pool at the 1-year price, a regular $19.99, or if they take advantage of the $27.99 price, and that's in the Inside Pool Mag store. Watch his break, Alvin. He did make the quarter ball.
Kicked it in.
Oh. Well, remember what I was saying about is the table had to be cruel. That would have been an example of it, is to hit a break that good and have a ball fly back and shoot him in the corner.
Right.
Otherwise, now he could be on the hill. Probably in less than a minute.
More than likely.
Off the 4 and in the side.
Oh, there it is. In the drink.
This table is trying to be cruel to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Shannon needs a comeback quick. He's on life support.
Yeah, somebody asking out in the chat. Normal price for a 2-year subscription is $36.99. It's on sale, thanks to our friends at Kamui, for $27.99. And the price reflects that in our store.
Get that free Kamui tip.
Well, I think Erica's just said we jinxed him.
They always blame it on us.
It is us. Nerdstradamus over here says what he says.
Right, you know, I said.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It's always my fault. Every time. All right, Shannon amped up.
You know why? Because I'm not a fool enough to blame it on myself.
Nice.
If I was just a little bit more stupid, I would say, yeah, it's me.
Boy, he hit that ball great. Nice. 6-11.
11-6. Mr. Daulton is he wants to lay one down here. Rack looks rather straight. I think you
close to straight.
I think you can wave goodbye to the 6 ball now. Get that out of the way. How do you do and goodbye? Well, look at that.
Oh, it kicked out.
No, he missed it by 4 inches.
He did.
Yeah, and I think that the table has decided to be cruel to Shannon as well. The 1 looks like it could be nicked. I'm not going to say, but it does look like there's action there. There it is.
Beauty.
Nice shot.
Beauty.
It's up on the 8 though. This is where it would be nice to have a very good jump cue. I think Larry just heard me and said, well, by chance I do. I do have a nice jump cue. Let me show it to you.
Matter of fact, it's Shannon Daulton's jump cue.
That's exactly what it is. I recognize that red handle anywhere.
Steve Lomax's cue.
Montez, step number 4. Montez.
Larry plays with Steve Lomax cues as well.
Yes, he does.
One of our loyal U streamers. That should tell you something about his cues.
Well, I'd like to say this line. For my next trick, I think he has to hit off this and go down below the 4. I think he's going to do the below the 8 thing, and I don't like that. He has to go all the way down below the 4, though. Look at this shot. That's a great shot. I thought he was just going one rail with the 3. Great shot. I didn't think he had that angle where he could nick the 3 and get that angle.
Bink.
No.
Oh, he's going to get kicked in the drink.
He got kicked in the drink.
That's been the haunted pocket.
I don't know about that. Has it?
Yeah. Yeah, that pocket up there has caused a lot of grief.
I can't remember. It's possible. I think Larry wants to get a little angle back out into the center of the table. Well, a couple of them, at least a diamond and a half out into the table on this one. Okay. You could probably draw this back a foot. You'd still have a perfect angle.
Yeah, Larry's been in some monster competition, solid all year. He played every Seminole Tour event. He's been playing everything. It makes sense that he would be out ahead of Shannon at this point in the year.
He's relentless. He just plays such good pool.
And he's everywhere. He's all over the place. I see him more than I see my own family members. I mean, this guy's at every tournament.
And Larry Nevel getting the hill.
All right, my friends. He could be taking Shannon to Larry land. Very soon.
Well, he's doubled up his games here. And trust me, it only takes 3 mistakes to be capitalized on. And that turns that set from what I would think would be 9-9 to 12-6. They're stacked pretty deep in the lounge, checking out the action.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
deep around the table.
Oh, yeah, you can't get over there.
I think Larry took a little off of that one. Still made 2 balls.
Wow. This could be the end of the road, my friend. The end of the road.
Well, nothing's tied up, and his first 2 balls are within a diamond of the hole, and it's a makeable situation, so yeah. He just wants to miss the 4 on the way out, which isn't going to be a problem. He'll lay against this side rail real soft. There he goes. And that's the angle that he wants. Now, he'll probably hit this with a little bit of inside English. But he's not going to hit it high. See how he's down below the center of the ball? He'll roll this down there and have it go to the second rail there real quick. He might just float straight across. He got so straight on this one.
Wow.
Straight in, draw back for the 8. And the side.
It's for me. Thank you.
And there's your winner, Larry Nevel.
All right.
13-6 over Shannon the Cannon Daulton.
Wow, great match.
A phenomenal match. I can't believe how great Larry played there. And he was breaking so well, too.
Wow, and Shannon was playing good, too. He just made a couple errors.
You don't need to make any errors. I think I can only think of 2 or 3 errors that Shannon actually made.
That's
7 ball.
times, though.
Right.
When he needed that ball to win that rack and go to the next rack break.
All right.
And that costs you 2-3 games sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot from that match. I really did.
Yeah, that was one of those matches too where I think both players played some shots that I hadn't seen played in a while, and saw some shots that I didn't see, which was very nice. I like watching matches like that where there's a surprise. It's like the little toy in the cereal box. But anyway, I guess we should wrap this up. Let everybody know there's another match coming your way very shortly. Marge has not given us the word on who that's going to be. But I want to thank all of our sponsors, Fury Cues, QSite.com for all your billiard needs, Milliken Super Pro Cloth, and last but not least, Kamui Tips for giving us that Kamui voucher special with the subscriptions over at InsidePoolMag.com. Folks, stay tuned. We'll be coming back at you with a match on behalf of myself and Elvin Nelson. Thank you very much for showing up.
Thank you, my friend.